As you were slashing it, you were able to chop off one of its legs and one of its arms.
Hey guys, it's Mia here, and before we get into this episode, I have to give a disclaimer. Because substance abuse is featured heavily in this episode, I have to say that we in no way condone real-world substance abuse. This was strictly because our D&D sessions have been really dark and very heavy, and our DM thought that with all the dark stuff going on in the campaign, we needed a good laugh and something to break up some of the tension. So this was strictly for story purposes. We do not condone substance abuse of any kind in the real world. It was just to lighten the mood of the story. Do not try what was depicted in this episode, please and thank you. And with that out of the way, last time on D&D, we saw our heroes returning to Phandlin after taking care of the stronghold and clearing it out so the residents could go there to protect themselves from the dragon attack. We find them now returning to Phandlin to deal with the aftermath of the dragon attack. Let's get into this and find out what happens next.
It is very early in the morning.
Okay, I'd like to gather up the group.
Okay, the group is gathered.
Bartholomew's gonna munch on some taquitos that he has from his rations.
Awesome. I'm gonna approach Scarlet and be like, hey, happen to have any of the other quests that were asked for us to do?
Oh yes, I do actually. I take one of the papers out of my bag. There's one where we have to defeat orc sorcerers? Ogres? Sorcerers?
In the north?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
And there was a few others, but I think that the ogre quest should be a priority because they seem like an issue and the centaur really needed our help.
Shouldn't we send the people here?
Yeah, we need to go check on the status of if Yogurt was able to get the dwarves for reinforcement.
Right. Well,
I look over to him. I look over to Bartholomew. I'm like, if you survived.
Well, okay, look. I waited to tell you guys.
waited to tell us. What?
Midnight is squeezed.
I was tired, okay? Let me just start that off first. Second, the dragon came from that direction.
Came from it or went to it?
From it.
This means the place has already been attacked.
Which he should be fine then.
Well, it is a mountain, so it's questionable how much the dragon could do in the first place.
Look, all I'm saying is that's where he came from, and if my fucking horse is dead, I'm coming for that dragon's neck.
But your horse is already dead.
Shut up!
Alrighty.
I mean...
I say we head to Phandlin first, to even see if the villagers are there.
Well, we did tell them to stay there, but yeah, I agree. Phandlin first, and then we go take care of the sorcerer, or ogres, or orcs, or whatever they are.
Well, I was gonna think Phandlin first, and if we don't see Yogurt and the dwarves, then we head to Mountain Toe to see what the deal is.
Good idea.
Head there now.
And see if we could get Smooth make Jockey back. Well, what do you think? Because we could head to Phandlin and tell them the fortress is good to go.
I think we should do that, because we need to make sure they're safe.
To Phandlin.
To Phandlin? Okay, so we're gonna head to Phandlin and tell them that the fortress is good to save it.
On your way back to Phandlin, you find a broken carriage. As you guys find the knocked over carriage, you see 6 creatures gnawing on some corpses.
Oh.
Oh.
May I observe and inspect the creatures?
James, can you pick up my fat ass and eat it?
You're too fat, first of all. You said that yourself. Second of all, I got a taquito in one hand and the dragon's sword in the other.
I was hoping to get a sneak attack above.
From above?
Let me go lift weights and I'll come back to you. For now, the taquitos do their job.
As you guys approach the scene and you see these creatures gnawing on what looks to be merchants, Hidalgo kind of buckers in fear. He goes, and all of the creatures now turn and look at you.
Bartholomew just looks down at the horse with disappointment.
I'm gonna move up 20. We'll cast Sleep. We're gonna target the center of the front 3 most.
As you cast Sleep, rule number 1 falls asleep. Only that one.
Damn it.
Wow, your spell sucks cock, dude.
At least it took one out.
Don't worry about that one.
You don't have to worry about that one. We are going to assume a sorcery point to cause a to trigger a bonus action of a cantrip, Ray of Frost. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at the Great Creature. It deals 1 damage. Next.
All right, Shadow.
I dismount on the horse. I quickly grab a pinch of dirt and I use the rest of my speed towards the monster. And with the pinch of dirt, I use color spray. Switch that magic missile. I'll be aiming at the unconscious one.
How do you want to do this?
So I scream out, "Justice rains from above," and just fucking beat the fucking guy into ashes like nothing's left.
Me looking at my taquito, I guess that makes me justice as I am from above.
Shadow is done. It is now Bartholomew's turn.
Guide me down to the closest one, I guess.
You are right in front of it now and are on the ground.
Let me ready my wonderful Dragon Slayer longsword. Oh, I am in a rage.
It is definitely bloodied. As you were slashing it, you were able to chop off one of its legs and one of its arms.
Oh,
It is now kind of on the ground on one knee, trying to just kind of like trying to get closer to you.
Just want to stand there and look at it. It's probably pretty cute.
That one is just going to try to get at you. So it's going to try to use its bite. All right, it tries to bite at you, and because it's only on one knee, it just kind of falls forward and misses. The one with the pirate hat is going to step over the dead body. It's trying to get closer.
Bring it on, bitch! Oh, they all want some Bartholomew.
All right, and they are all moving forward. None of them are able to make an attack as of yet. It is now Scarlet's turn.
I'm gonna take out my longbow, straight shot in front of me.
4.
Could I just plow them all over with the horse?
Okay, you go and you plow right through. All right, so you do 12 damage to both of the monsters.
And then can I use my bonus action to do my 2-weapon fighting with? So I'm gonna take out my short sword.
You are now in front of this tree right here, and you aren't able to make it to any of the ghouls. All right, Midnight, now you have reins of the horse. You're next.
Alright, I'm just gonna jump off the horse too, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna move towards the closest one and I'm gonna use my spear.
Yeah, you go in and you try to stab the monster, and it gets stuck in his chest and it just looks at you and just cracks its
I'm
neck.
gonna roll again.
8 damage. You yank the spear out and you see its guts pour out. It is definitely losing whatever life whatever remnants of life it used to have.
Anyway, I'm gonna use Fury Blows so I can attack 2 more times.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Basically, I'm gonna hit this guy so hard, he goes flying. Just blood everywhere. I am done with it.
Alright,
That guy
Claireon.
I'm still on my horse, so I'm going to go ahead and mow this motherfucker in front of me down.
The white one in black, he is gone. You trampled him, and he's now just a mangled mess. He's just dead. Alright, the other one is still up and going, but as you plowed through him, your horse is able to stomp its foot, and his foot just came right off. So he's now missing a foot.
And I'd like to cast Magic Missile, the creature I just mowed over.
How do you want to do this?
As I trample over it, its foot, as you said, comes off and he falls to one knee and he just looks over to where the creature came from, to where the creature went that ran him over, and all he sees coming towards him are actually three lances of light, and he tries to reach out to grab them as if to stop him, but one goes through his hand, like his hand is in front of his face, like trying to grab it. It goes through his hand and through his head, and the other two just pierce his body into the ground. Ray of Frost on the silver one.
How do you want to do this?
It blows the creature. The ray of frost is just enough to harden, just enough to thicken his flesh, just enough. So, but also the wind itself is strong enough to blow him into a nearby tree, impaling him on certain branches.
Yeah.
And as he tries to grab about on the tree, he just starts to fall apart, because that weak flesh is now brittle. All you see is this like mangled pieces of a body scattered across the top of a tree. All right, my turn.
It is now Shadow's turn.
So I pull out my my wolf dagger and my spear, and I go towards. Towards 2-weapon fighting.
You go in, you slash it, you slash one arm off, and then you try to stab it in the neck, but it's still croaking. It is still alive.
Alright.
Yep. All right, Bartholomew, you're next.
Take me to the bitches.
Using your wings to make you go faster, you knock down a tree with the wind of gust.
I'm gonna use the great axe. Alright, so then I'm gonna do reckless.
How do you want to do this?
I want to take my axe as I'm flying towards it. I want to drag it on the ground and not too deep to where it slows me down, but deep enough to just leave a little mark. Then I want to come up and I want to full thrust, chop right up nuts. Right up through its body, all the way through, and then I want to have a little bit of its nut ball splatter just land on Shadow. Yeah, just a little bit of nut splat, just right in his face.
The fuck did just happen?
Alright, and as the testicle bits fly into Shadow's face, the air is now silent. The monsters are dead. You are surrounded by very dead-looking, I would say, humans. The two merchants seem to be, one of them seemed to be a dwarf and the other an elf.
No, I want to loot the merchants.
You find 6 bolts of ruined silk, a 50-foot length of rope, and a barrel of salted herring.
Wow, that's a little underwhelming, but okay, cool. Yeah, it's fine with me.
Scarlet, what would you like to do?
I want to loot the zombie bodies.
Okay, so you find rotten flesh.
Lovely. Okay, why am I
Fine. Okie dokie. Midnight, what would you like to do?
You know what? It sounds good to have some rotten flesh. I'm gonna loot bodies.
8 pounds of rotten flesh.
Thank you.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of flesh.
Don't worry, guys. It'll come in handy eventually. You guys know that my random shit comes handy later on.
Sure.
I would like to ask the group if we want to rest here for a bit or continue on.
Continue on. None of us got damaged.
This is true.
Holy shit, really?
Oh my god, none of us got damaged.
I felt like
It's true. They swung at me and
Hey,
missed.
I end my turn.
Bartholomew accused too.
Shadow, is there anything you would like to do?
Go on my horse and get ready to go.
You all now arrive in Phandlin. An air of, you can feel in the air despair as people are still mourning the losses of those, of their loved ones to the dragon.
Smells like depression in here.
More rubble has been cleared. The tavern, unfortunately, you can see on the door as you roll in, says that it is not serving any food or beverage at this time, but will still give out lodging. And as you guys stroll in, you can hear a group of men, a bunch of short men over here, giggling to each other.
Oh, they made it.
Can we go over to them?
Claireon, you have the highest initiative, so you get to go first.
I would like to go over to the group men and
Oh,
Okay.
guess we're all going.
I'd like
Okay.
to ask them, are you the group from Mountain Toe?
They turn to look at you like what, man? And you can tell that these are none of the dwarves that you guys have met, and you're not entirely sure if they're dwarves either.
Who are you?
My name is the Shaxter. This is my buddy
Oh my
Fred.
God.
This is our buddy Seth.
Who the
Seth.
fuck is Seth?
Seth is Seth. Leave Seth alone, right, Seth?
Well, welcome to Phandlin, but what brings you here?
You
As
make me
can see-
uncomfortable.
As you
We're just traveling around, man. We heard of this place's fine beer, and they had this honeydew kind of stew, and
Yes, they do. Unfortunately,
It,
the
we
town
got
was-
here, and the inn is not serving alcohol.
correct.
Well, unfortunately, if you haven't been able to do this from the damage in the city, we were recently attacked by a dragon.
We heard, and we got super depressed. So then we brought out our favorite snack, and he pulls out a little rainbow treat.
Can I have some?
It's sure, dude.
Don't eat it. Oh my god.
You are starting to giggle a little bit.
I fucking knew it.
It's not hitting you hard, but you're starting to feel like
Guys, I think I'm gonna get another one.
Oh no. Okay.
No, you're not.
Bartholomew, grab her.
well,
Yeah,
you're
these are really
lucky,
good.
little mask dude. We've got a ton more, and he opens this sack that literally looks like it could weigh 20 pounds worth of this stuff.
Yo, can I buy some of those?
Barth, I as she said,
Midnight? No.
I face palm and just say, Bartholomew,
I'm
please.
trying to have fun, guys.
What do you expect me to do about this?
Grab her!
Him.
She's got the strength, bro.
How about 5 gold pieces for a treat?
Yo, can
my
I
God.
can I get 2 of those?
Sure, dude. He hands you two treats.
Okay, I give 10 gold pieces.
Like, thanks, man.
What is this? What is this called?
We call it the Rainbow Jane.
The rainbow. Wait.
God.
Oh my dear lord.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
You
kill
know?
myself.
Rainbow
We could just
Jade.
kill them instead.
Let's not.
He kind of looks at you. He's like, yo, Mr. Bird Dude. We don't like the kind of killing thing. How about we just give you a Rainbow Jane?
How about you guys shut up?
Politely move out of my way before I end your life.
Like, that sounds like a good idea. And so he kind of like takes a step
Yo,
back.
how many else can I get for 20 copper, man?
I look over to Midnight and I grab her by the shoulders and I'm like, Midnight, go sit down. Here's a piece of bread. Going to be very hungry very soon.
I don't want bread.
I shove the bread in her mouth and sit her on a bench behind her. Stay. I look at her and point at her. Stay.
I look at them and like, okay, you guys fucking do this kind of shit. I'm gonna step aside for a moment.
Bartholomew, could please go check on the townspeople?
What? Why me?
I'll go
Here's
with
the
you.
town-
I'll go
here's
with
the
you.
idiot town people.
They're not from the town. I've never seen them before in my life.
A perfect reason for me to strangle them.
I'll stay here and keep an eye on Midnight.
Hey, can I?
I don't know about you, but I don't really feel about, like, being strangled.
Well, then you might want to keep your mouth shut.
Fine.
Whatever you say, my dark and broody dude.
Dark? Dark?
Oh no.
Oh,
He wasn't talking to you, Bartholomew.
I mean, he's only
Who
black
did you
one.
call?
We have another dark person here. Hello.
Who did you call dark?
Me.
Like, my elf buddy over here. He gestures towards Clarion.
But
I'm
Clarion,
sorry if I offended you, man.
Yo, Scoob or Chad, whatever your face is. Can I have another?
No.
Can I just have another? I'm all addicted now.
You are fine.
Like,
Do
sure.
not sell her
And he-
more.
I step in front of him.
Prohibit you from
Question.
He just hands you one.
Can I grab the bag, put
No.
my hand in it,
Oh.
grab like a handful, and shove them in Midnight's mouth?
You just take your hand in there, you put it in their bag, and the Shackster's just like, I'd never think somebody would do that before. And you pull it out, and you just shove it in her face. You're now feeling very hungry. You're gonna have to get 2 rations for today in order to be able to count for the one.
And I'm just gonna be in the corner, finally munching on the bread.
Midnight
What
is
I-
not crazy high right now. She is high. She's feeling something. She's feeling a little goofy. Just a little goofy, but she's more hungry than anything. Or, alright, you shove 4 in her mouth. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. I know, like, it looks like you're kind of excited about this, but, if you could, like, not just reach in our bag, that's kind of like invading our personal space, bruh.
To me like that again, and I'll put you on a noose.
I mean, he's got a point, Bartholomew.
He stops and thinks about it. like, alright. And then kind of takes a step back a little bit. Actually, all of them take a step back a little bit.
Could I intimidate them to eat the entire bag in front of us?
Oh my god.
Why? What is the point? What is the purpose?
I'm gonna
Don't wanna
spread my
live.
wings out like super far, pull out both my sword and my axe, and kind of just slowly fly above them like I'm Jesus or something. Because I'm sure they're already intoxicated a little bit. So you just mix that with what they're seeing. I could be like they're Jesus or something.
I want to tell you right now, they're extremely high. Their eyes are like bright pink.
While all of this is happening, can my character just be walking off into the tavern?
You're having none of it.
I'm the same. I'm going with him.
Alright, Mia's going with you. Both of you are just done.
Where the rest of us?
Bartholomew?
go?
All of them are like kind of scared, like, oh my god, like they are now having a bad trip. They're now having a bad trip. They're like, oinks, and they look at each other like, I think if we ate any more, we might not wake up in the morning.
Eat!
And then you see Seth. He goes like, but the Birdman, what are we gonna do? So they start We have to eat! And so they all start like taking it out of the bag and they're eating and eating and eating and eating it. They are now seeing colors, not the way they should be. One of them looks at the other one and he's like about to fall over. He's like, dude, I know what blue smells like. It smells like ham. He walks up to Bartholomew and he's like, dude, bird sounds look like chicken. And one of them, he starts like touching you because he's like, right in my feelings is a really big chicken. That's not a chicken. That's a rooster.
Oh my done.
One of them just falls on his back and it's just like, I see trees of green roses too. And I think to myself, what a wonderful. And then he passes out. They're not even on the same page as the rest of you. They are in their own fucking universe.
I'm just gonna drag Midnight by the hand and waltz towards
Daddy?
Jennifer.
Shadow, what are you?
No, I'm chilling here with you. I'm just watching them.
You see one of them, he like walks headfirst into the fucking wall of the shop. So Scarlet and Mia, you were the first people to enter the tavern.
Scarlet and Claireon.
You see the wife tending to her children at the table. One of the local townspeople has volunteered to help them clean up the tavern, and so she's removed about half of the rubble from the bar. But you're not going to be able to get. You can tell you can't get any drinks at the bar.
I want to go over to the wife and explain to her that the safe haven is now cleared of any monsters, and we're going to take everyone there. So get everyone in the town square so we can take them to the safe house.
She looks to you, she's like, I'm sorry, miss, I don't have that authority, and I can't leave this place in shambles. What if somebody comes and vandalizes it while we're gone? I've already lost my husband, I can't lose this.
If the dragon comes back, this place is going to be in dust. I suggest we go to some place that can actually withstand a dragon attack and worry about the town once the dragon is dealt with.
Humble adventurer, please, slay the dragon!
We will do that, but we have to get you to a safe spot first in case it attacks here again.
I don't have that power, I'm sorry.
The town master is a kind man and an understanding man. He's the one that told us to clear it out to bring you guys to safety.
Does he know that it's clear?
Not yet. I was going to tell him.
We have to wait for town master, I'm sorry. Until he gives the word, I cannot do anything.
Then I'm going to go to the town master.
Claireon, do you follow her?
Yes, but only to talk to the centaur.
So you guys walk out, you see the centaur is cleaning up the rubble in the front over here, and then Bartholomew and Midnight come over.
Hey
As
guys!
they tried to follow you.
Centaur.
No, I'm still hungry. Can I have some more food?
Anyway,
Shoves taquitos in her mouth.
Centaur, give me. I never asked your name the first time we met.
Hey,
yes.
Clarion, I'm talking to you, asshole.
Yes, what's up?
You know what? Nothing, you selfish black piece of shit.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what I said.
I look over
Yeah.
to Midnight. Midnight, how many fingers am I holding up?
14?
No, he's not. No, it's 3 plus 9. Yeah.
I can't read.
Okay.
can't read.
Anyway, sorry about that. I never got your name, Centaur. Sorry.
My name is Zen.
Zen.
Zan.
Zan.
Yes.
Are your feathers
Okay.
food?
Anyway,
Excuse me?
ignore them. She's high and he.
He.
I see you have
Sorry, he is high as a kite.
I see that
No,
you
where's
have
the
tried
kite?
the half. I see that you have tried the halfling's Rainbow Jane.
Yes. Anyway, did you ever see the dwarves and a small green man come back to town?
No, I know of what you refer. Yogurt has yet to return.
Uh-oh.
Did my horse come back?
As he explains that, a skeletal horse runs to the town.
Jockey! Just wanted to run to him.
Alright, as you run closer to him, you see that there are large chunks of bone missing.
Jockey!
And you can see claw marks and what look to be, you see a tooth stuck in his rib bones.
Can we analyze the?
Don't touch my horse!
Well,
Oh
is it? Well, can you do it?
Silence before I kill you.
You should listen to
I
him.
wish to analyze the,
You see it is missing some of its ribs. The tailbone is completely gone, and you see from the size of the tooth, you can determine that this is a dragon's tooth.
Can I remove the tooth?
You remove the tooth, the horse just is not shaking about it whatsoever.
Jockey, are you okay? I don't know what that means. Up for yes, side for no.
Nods his head up and down.
Oh, you're fine then. Oh, well, I should have expected that. You're dead. Anyway.
You see that the top part of him is stained with what appears to be blood.
There's blood on you. What happened?
Hey guys, where's Yoga?
In great detail.
Ask Midnight to talk to the horse. To ask the horse what happened.
Midnight.
What happened to that guy with the name? Yoga.
You hear in your head and it echoes.
The horse
What'd he say?
Nay.
I was hoping you could understand it somehow.
Is Yogurt alive?
It looks down as if it's in sorrow.
Oh, thank God.
What?
I mean, oh no.
Wait a
Midnight,
minute.
cover your ears.
What happened to Yogurt?
Was it the dragon? He said yes. Scarlet.
What?
Yogurt's dead. I told you guys
What?
the dragon got him.
But Yogurt's so good.
Hush, little Midnight, hush.
Well,
It'll probably kick in later and midnight will be sad.
if he's already dead, there's nothing really we can do about it.
Problematic. I'd like to go over to the town.
What about the gnomes? The gnomes.
Wait.
What happened to the gnomes?
You're
Are
saying
they
that's
alive?
problematic? You're the one that sent him to be...
The dwarves?
Yeah,
It's
the dwarves,
problematic
yes.
because we don't have the dwarves to help the town masters now.
True. Can I go to the town master and tell him
Jockey, what
we
if-
got the
what
thing
if-
done?
You can leave the conversation and head over to the townmaster.
Midnight walks over and starts petting the horse. Good horse.
While they're doing this, I go with her.
Can I head to the town master as well? Since
Are the
I want to get
gnomes
included
alive?
with
Sure.
the conversation.
Jockey, are they alive or are they dead?
You mean
Dwarves.
you?
Are they alive? Or up for
just-
yes, down for no?
Shakes its head, side to side.
No, they're dead? Take that as they're dead. Okay, well, that's that, I guess. Not much we can do about that. Okay, well, we happy three need to regroup with everybody else.
Claireon, Midnight, and Shadow reach the townmaster's hall. The door has not been replaced. It is still in shatters. It's actually in two pieces in the front yard.
Stop before I go into the house and I look back at Shadow and I'm like, stay here.
Yes, stay put. You go in there, I will
am.
roundhouse kick you out the door again.
I got
We're
an
not
idea.
we're not debating this. You stay here. Final option. And
I agree with Clarion. I walk in with
You
him.
hear
Illusion?
you hear from the inside. Hello.
Hello again, Town Master. The stronghold has been cleared, and we're ready to move everyone there.
I see. Yes. Well then, if you've done that, I mean, let me see. You can see like behind him that they've cleared away a lot of the rubble. All of his paperwork is pretty much destroyed, but he was able to reclaim his monies. Here you go. And he instead of sliding under the door, which is now broken, he hands you 1 gold piece at a time, all the way up to 250 gold pieces. Thank you for helping me with the stuff and the axe home. Now the townspeople, in the event of another dragon attack, can have somewhere to go.
We can take them there now if you want.
Oh, you'll protect the townspeople?
No, we just advise that you guys go now.
So wait, are you not coming with us? I'm confused.
We've got to deal with the orcs north of the village.
But don't we want to escort them on our way?
Surely they'll be fine with the centaur and those hippies.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
you said about yogurt.
I don't know what you mean by out of the way, but Axholm is south while the forest is north.
Yes, we were planning on I was planning on going north.
Yeah,
Can you
I know.
Are you able to lead your town people there safely?
I mean, I can try my best. There's lots of dangers on the road.
Clarion, we've done this much for them. Why stop now once we've already taken care of the harder work?
I'm just terrified for our lives. I don't know about this orc stuff going on, but I mean, I know Xanth has been very good to our village. He has been a great guide in the forest as we've needed his help, but I'm more worried about the dragon attack.
Yes, I know. We can't just abandon them now, Clarion.
Can
Fine.
As you guys are trying to discuss what to do next, Bartholomew, Midnight, and Smooth McJack approach.
They're in there.
Greetings, small man.
Why, hello, Mr. Bird.
Can I do my illusion?
He sees you.
If he sees you and he hasn't hyperventilated yet, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you really need to.
Here, I
Okay.
got you. Watch this. Don't worry, small little man. If anybody tries to harm you, I will castrate them.
Thank you. I feel a little bit safer, I think.
Hi, sir.
Caw-caw!
Clarion wants to leave the townspeople to go to the stronghold alone. I say we escort them there and then
What
go
dumbass.
deal with the quest.
No, we shouldn't escort them, okay?
You don't get a say. You kill innocent people and you make stupid decisions all the time.
Honey,
Hey,
we
you
all
guys
kill
what
innocent
now?
people.
True.
There's only that one person. And
Do we
I'm
have to talk
a-
about Nomengard? Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, what happened to Newman, guys?
Oh, we
Your
ran
face
into
was
some
funny.
shapeshifters and it was real bad.
Yep.
Oh, okay, alright. He doesn't totally believe you. He thinks something did happen, and you're not being entirely honest. So
Little
what was to do with the shapeshifters?
Little man,
Ooh, tell me.
how soon can you get your people ready?
I mean, it's definitely a debate. I mean, it's great that we have a place to go, and I'll offer it to anybody who wishes to go on their own. But I am worried that with all of us concentrated in one place as we traveled, it would cause it might invite the dragon for a feast.
We would
Okay.
protect you.
Most of the warriors are gone now, and from what your friend has explained to me, you would not be going with us.
No, we are going with you.
Yes.
How many people are accounted for, if I may ask, sir?
We have a population of about 302.
Fuck that.
Can most of you bring weapons?
Anyway, we will
I-
escort you there. I will take to the skies and watch over you. I will be the first one to know if there's a dragon.
I admire your courage, but it is going to take a lot of effort to move 302 people. And even then, that was before the dragon attacked. I don't even know what our population is at the moment.
We'll be
with the
perfectly
town-
fine.
Wait, so you don't know what's your current population right now?
No, unfortunately, a part of our population has been eaten because none of you were here.
We
Anyway,
were busy on the
Can I
quest.
chime in? I turn and walk up to the man. I'm like, are you able to gather a search party for the village to find any survivors?
You find any survivors? We've been counting the toll for days.
Okay, so here's
Many
what's
of
going
us-
to happen. You have until the end of the day to gather up a search party to find the rest of the survivors and gather them within the town square. Then we shall escort the rest of you to the stronghold.
Who made him in charge?
Apparently,
I have
Scarlet.
no idea.
No,
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid that in order to keep the dragon at bay, I don't think sending our people forward is the best option.
Oh my good
There are
god.
only 6 of you.
Sir, listen.
I cannot move 300 people at once, and it will take days. We have elderly children.
Was that not in the contract to clear it out specifically for you guys?
And it will be. I will notify through a town meeting to everyone that whoever wishes to go can go. They are allowed to leave as they choose.
I have an idea,
Yes.
if I
I
may.
think the best course of action is for you to defeat the dragon.
No shit.
I have an
Keep
idea.
you safe, you fucking moron.
I understand that, and you guys have done wonderful clearing out Axholm.
I have an
can take care
idea,
of my people from here.
if I may.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. You can. I'm
The
leaving.
James, okay.
Oh, this blind old man wants his people to suffer and die.
I'm gonna fall.
let that happen.
Well, okay, so I was thinking, there's ruined wood everywhere, ruined carts everywhere. We could salvage what we can of it, make extra wagons, and use whatever we can to pull those wagons to carry more townspeople easier.
Promise there's no horses.
We don't know what animals are
We
around.
have 4 horses.
We need them.
We can still ride on them, Clarion. Do you remember when we pulled the shipment?
It's a brilliant idea on paper, Missy, but unfortunately, due to the attack, most of the people who protected us were the men, and they were the ones who built the wagons. All of the women and children fled into the buildings.
Yes,
and
but if you all get whatever weapons you can, the ones that are able to use them will form an outer rim to protect the ones that are unable to wield a weapon. So that way you yourselves become a little army on top of us helping you.
we have suffered enough losses, I'm afraid.
If you
It's not-
stay
I-
here and the dragon comes back, none of us can help you.
That would be my people's choice. Each family can decide for themselves if they wish to take refuge in Axholm or not.
Well, fine.
Regardless, it
Come,
will
Scarlet,
take
It's
days.
obvious that they can handle it on their own.
It will take days to prepare. They have to prepare for the journey. Some of them don't
Prepare-
own horses or carriages and don't have the ability to make their carriages, so they will take days of a journey. It is a thing that they must plan. If they feel like if they are unsafe, they can go. If not, they may stay. I will stay to watch over those who wish to stay.
Well, if that's how you want to be, then you guys can all
Sounds good.
stay here.
I'm sorry,
Little
Misty, I'm
man,
not
do you
a
know
king.
of a blacksmith?
Unfortunately, I believe the nearest blacksmith is Neverwinter, a
Fuck!
week's journey.
Thanks.
Not a problem. Sorry, Mr. Bird.
Yeah.
Why
Just
did you
got
have
this
us?
dragon tooth here, and I'm thinking, why don't I turn it into a weapon? You know?
Yeah, so
Mm.
Scarlet, there's no point bothering. If he's gonna if he's gonna take this long, might as well let his town people die. We did our
No,
part.
I don't want
You know
anybody to
what?
die, but I'm
For
not
as much
gonna
as
deal
I
with
hate
it.
this guy, I'm gonna have to agree with him.
I don't want any more to die. That's a bit far.
I say we just go to the dragon now.
Let's go to
We
the
have
ogres.
Chimera.
We don't have anything to feed him other than our horses.
And one
Well-
of them is already dead.
We could just hunt something in the wild and then give it to him.
Yo,
Are
I
you
got
sure
some
we're
rotten
ready to
flesh.
fight the dragon? We nearly got killed by our expansion.
I think we should just head to the orcs.
I agree with Bartholomew.
Okay, agreed.
Goodbye,
Let's
little
go.
man.
I would like to ask Xanth. So.
Alright, you horny fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You guys walk up to Xanth.
What's
Let's
up,
go.
bro?
Mm.
You wanna come with us on a quest?
Quest. Are you going to slay the dragon?
We
No. Unfortunately. Not yet.
Oh.
We need guidance through the woods.
Oh, I see. You're going to help me with my predicament and getting these orcs out of my forest.
yes.
Yes.
Correct.
All
That
right.
is exactly what we're here to do. Right, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Okie dokie. Well, I mean, I'm
Let's
grateful that
do
you
it.
wish to help me, especially in light of such events. I'm not sure if it's the wisest, but if this is what you feel is right, I will help you.
The
Or in this case,
townspeople
I'll
have
help
made
you
their
help me.
decision.
You know what? Some people are stupid, and that's fine. I'm not gonna die with them because they're stupid.
What is
That's
so stupid?
true. Some of them
Nothing.
want to stay and some of them want to leave. We think it
I wouldn't
unwise to
say
stay
that
here.
necessarily that decision is quote unquote stupid. From my point of view, I think no matter what, neither decision is wrong. And neither
From my
decision
point
is
of view,
right.
Jedi are evil.
What are those?
Nothing.
I just look over
Anyway.
at him. I'm like, you good, bruh?
The point being is that
Dimension splitting kind of fucks with you.
What?
either way, these people are in shock and terror and scared. I think what's important is that they be able to make their own choices and see what.
Yes, we know.
they
That's
choose
why
to
we're
do.
going to help you with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
quest.
we
Now,
heard it
can
like
you
4
lead us
times
there,
already.
please?
Okay. Well, I will say it is very dark and I am very tired. I think we should wait until the morning and then we can set out.
Sounds good. Good night.
I'm gonna go night-night. I'm gonna sleep right here.
I'm gonna see if there's any rooms in the tavern that were not destroyed, and then I'm gonna go meditate.
You go over to the now new bartender as the wife has taken a hold of the inn, and she says, "Your rooms are still intact. All of your things are still there. Go ahead and you may stay. Thank you for clearing out Axe Home. It will be on the house tonight. You guys have done so much for our town."
You're
Oh,
welcome.
thank you very much.
So all of you get your own rooms. With that said, you wake up midnight. You're not high anymore,
Yo,
but you
guys,
still have.
I had a really nice.
I'd imagine
Oh.
so.
Do you remember anything?
There was a lot of food.
Not from your dream.
I remember you shoving stuff in my face and then being really sad about some dairy product.
Keep it like that for now.
We'll talk about it later.
We have a
Alright.
quest to do. We're going to go fight the ogres or orcs that the centaur wants us to take care of.
Alright.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
What?
Are you excited?
No. Wait.
Why not?
What's going on?
I just told you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
We are going to go fight the ogres or the orcs that the centaur asked us to deal with for him, and he's gonna lead our way there.
Alright, I'll pretend like I understood everything you said. I'm just going to fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I hard to understand for anybody else?
I just couldn't.
Oh.
Midnight's just broken.
My ears don't work no more.
You might want to go get that checked out.
When you guys awaken, you see out the window that the sun has yet to rise, but you feel fully rested.
I'm gonna eat one of my rations. Ready up at my horse to go.
Xanth is waiting for you with your horses. He's like, these horses, you have treated them well. I see you have taken great care in them. He directs that towards Scarlet.
I try. I mean, I do like animals. I pet a doggo's nose softly.
Good. I'm glad that you're taking good care of them. Are you all ready to leave?
That
Yeah.
depends who's asking.
That would be me. I am asking.
Oh,
Well, I'm ready.
then yeah, we're ready.
All right. Then let's just be on our way.
I'm just gonna hand everybody
Yeah.
their gold now.
It's 50 each. I think, you know what? And please don't get mad at me. I think I am going to call it.